Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about the Torres v. Del Toro case and why it's important to the IDES community. Specifically, it's important to sailors and Marines who had their final PEBs take place between September 12th, 2016 till June 11th, 2018. Now, why is this time frame important? It's because the DC Circuit Court stated in 2022 that basically the sailors and Marines in the PEB process during that time, the Navy, instead of abiding by the law, which states that service members are allowed to bring up, meaning present, any issues that are relevant to their case and have them adjudicated. Well, what happened is that the PEB decided that it would add an extra hurdle there, which again, of course, is against the law, which they said, well, your conditions that you're bringing up must be properly referred. What that means is you go to your physician. It doesn't have to be a specialist, it could be a GP, and that military physician then fills out a form that says, yes, I am referring, it's a term of art, this condition to the PEB, meaning the IDES system. Well, in the middle of a case, when a service member says, hey, I'm on the board, the PEB, for let's say PTSD, but my shoulder has been out of whack for years, but because the mental health side of the house doesn't talk to the orthopedic side of the house, they forgot my shoulder. They're not considering that. That's very, very, very common. Well, back then, 2016, 18, 17, what the PEB was saying was, well, sorry, you can do a formal board. We know the law says this, but our process, the Navy's, says you have to have it properly referred. So if you didn't, we're not even going to look at it. That is blatantly illegal, and that's what the court decided in Torres v. Del Toro. So why is this all important? Well, because now the Navy has come up with or organized the Torres Class Action Review Board, CARB. Well, the legal side, meaning the Department of the Navy Disability Evaluation Council program, has set up a Torres unit. The problem here is with the federal hiring standards and guidelines, that Torres unit will not be staffed by experienced attorneys. So any attorney who has been in the IDES CP program, the IDES Council program, who has a lot of experience, will not get to help any of these clients. And the ironic thing is that these cases are more complex than initial cases. So what that team, if you will, is made up of a supervisor who has never been a formal board attorney, and then they will be supervising new attorneys who have likely never done a Department of the Navy disability case. So the most complex cases get the most junior attorneys or the most inexperienced attorneys. And this is a problem for the clients. But of course, it's not because the supervising attorneys in the IDES CP are saying, screw them, we're not going to do anything for these people. No, it's because if they transfer someone from an experienced person from one unit to another, that's when they get to backfill that person. And that could take months or a year. So it's not workable to transfer people while you have this huge gap of staffing, because then the current active duty people going through the process, meaning sailors and Marines, won't even have counsel. I mean, they will. It'll just be backed up, which again does not fit the metrics and the timelines that the Department of the Navy wants to hit. So that's why I'm making this video, because I was in the DSCP for many years, and then and before that, I was an active duty JAG for the Marine Corps doing this law, and now I'm a private attorney doing this, Joel Pettit Law. And I wanted to make this video because a lot of service members, when they get told about their case and they get assigned counsel, they're going to wonder, why does my attorney maybe not have the best grasp of this? Well, it's because staffing that unit is simply unworkable when it comes to putting in experienced attorneys. But that's why I formed my firm, because I wanted to be able to help the clients who needed help the most and that weren't simply put in a queue and I was told, help these people. even though there are vastly more complex cases that could use my experience. So please, if you are notified that you are one of these Torres cases, please go to my website, joelpettitlaw.com, send me an email, call me. I'd love to speak to you about your case. Thanks for watching and have a good day.